The lab number flashed on my phone at 7:14 a.m. I let it ring once longer than necessary. Rain pressed against the windows of the kitchen, thin and persistent, like fingers asking to be let in. The twins sat at the table behind me, cereal going soggy, arguing softly about whose spoon was missing. Ordinary noise. Domestic camouflage, I answered. Mr. Thornton, the woman said. Her voice was neutral, professional, the kind of voice trained not to carry guilt. We have the results. I closed my eyes. Behind them, she stood perfectly still. Too still, watching me the way hunters watch wind patterns. She already knew the call mattered. She always knew before anyone told her. I said nothing. Silence has weight if you let it. Are you somewhere private? The woman asked. I looked at the reflection in the dark glass of the microwave. A man older than he should be. Jaw tight. Eyes hollowed by patience, not grief. Yes, I said. She inhaled. A fraction too long. The samples you submitted, both children returned a 99.9% parental match to you. For a moment, the house stopped breathing. I turned slowly. Her hand went to the counter. Missed. She dropped to her knees like gravity had finally decided she was done pretending. Her mouth opened, but no sound came out. Just air. Just the truth finally escaping without permission. She had been sent to erase us, and she had failed. Because she hadn't known. She hadn't known they were hers. I didn't always suspect her. That's the part people misunderstand. Betrayal doesn't arrive wearing knives. It comes dressed as devotion. It learns your routines. Sleeps beside you. Memorizes the sound of your breathing so it knows when to lie still. She entered my life after the Thornton name started to matter again. After my father died under circumstances everyone agreed not to question too closely. After inheritance lawyers, board seats, quiet enemies. She was empathy when I needed softness. Precision when I needed order. Perfect. Too perfect. The first fracture was small. A look she gave the children when she thought no one was watching. Not warmth. Assessment. Like she was inventorying damage. Then the delays. The quiet insistence on certain doctors. Certain schools. Certain genetic screenings just to be safe. She said it was love. I told myself love takes different shapes. The second fracture was the phone. She never guarded it. That was the trick. Left it face up. Open. Trusting. Except sometimes, late at night, it buzzed once. Never twice. And she never checked it in front of me. One vibration. Like a signal. I stopped asking questions aloud. Started asking them in my head where they could sharpen without being seen. The final fracture came when I found the burner in the glove compartment of her car. No contact saved. Just one number memorized. I didn't call it. I didn't need to. Somewhere between the twins' third birthday and my growing inability to sleep, the realization settled in my chest like sediment. She wasn't here to build a family. She was here to end one. I moved carefully after that. Predators don't rush other predators. They observe. I ordered the DNA kits under my assistant's name. Had them delivered to my office, not the house. I practiced the swabbing on myself first, steadying my hand until it didn't shake. I told her the pediatrician needed updated samples for a routine study. She smiled. Encouraged it. That should have terrified me. While we waited, I watched everything. How she tracked my travel schedule. How she corrected the kids when they used my father's old nickname. How she flinched just slightly when anyone mentioned legacy. I pulled phone records through a shell company. Found patterns. Short calls. Foreign numbers rerouted through domestic towers. Professional work. I stayed calm. Went to work. Kissed her goodnight. Read bedtime stories in the voice the children liked. Inside, something was pacing. Not anger. Calculation. I began planning for an ending I hadn't yet confirmed. Trust funds adjusted. Custody contingencies drafted. A life raft built quietly while the ship still looked intact. When the lab finally called, I wasn't surprised. I was relieved, because certainty is cleaner than suspicion. I didn't tell her over the phone. I waited until the house was quiet, the twins asleep. The world narrowed down to the kitchen, and the truth I held folded inside a manila envelope. I set it on the table between us. She looked at it, then at me. Then she laughed once. Too sharp. Too fast. "What's this?" she asked. "Open it." Her hands trembled when she did. The paper slid out. The numbers. The percentages. The language science uses when it wants to be absolute. She read it twice. Then her knees gave out. "No," she whispered. "That's not 99.9, I said. "Calm. Informational. They're mine." Her face collapsed inward, like a structure finally losing its supports. "I didn't know," she said. "I swear I didn't know." That was the mistake. If she had known, she would have finished the job. I didn't raise my voice. I didn't need to. "They sent you to dismantle the Thornton line," I said. "You were supposed to make sure it ended quietly. Accidents. Infertility. Distance." She sobbed, covered her mouth, shook her head. "But you got pregnant," I continued. "And they didn't plan for that. You didn't plan for that." She looked up at me then. Hope flickered. "They're yours too," she said. "That means something." I stood. "It means you failed," I said. "And it means I win." She didn't understand until I handed her the second folder. The one with stamped seals. Court dates. Evidence. "They already know," I told her. "Who sent you? Why?" "Everything." She reached for me. I stepped back. "You can't kill your own children," I said softly. "But you can lose them." Security arrived 20 minutes later. She was still on the floor. The house is quiet now. Safer. The twins ask where she went. I tell them she made choices that took her far away, that sometimes adults don't come back from their mistakes. They accept it. Children are better at truth than we give them credit for. At night, I think about how close erasure came, how easily bloodlines end when love is weaponized. I feel no pity, only precision. She was sent to destroy us. Instead, she revealed exactly how strong the truth can be when it's patient. I tuck the children in, turn off the lights, and lock the past behind me. Alive, intact, and untouchable.